Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Surah Naba, Surah number 78, Ayat number 27 and 28, just 30. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Innahum kanu la yarjuna hisaba. Ayat number 28. Wa kazzabu bi ayatina kizzaba. Let us begin with the word-to-word translation of these two ayahs. Let us take ayat number 27 first. The first word, innahum. Now this word is comprised of two words, inna plus hum. Now inna is an accusative particle. It means indeed, certainly, verily. And hum is an attached pronoun and it means they all. The next word, kanu. Now kanu is a verb and we have learned this before also in different form. The root words of kanu are kaf, waw, noon. We have come across kana, okay, and this is kanu, so it kana was singular form and kanu is plural form. That is, waw alif denotes it's a plural form. Now these root letters have appeared in the Quran 1952 times. It is a verb and it is in past tense. Now kanu can be translated as to be or will be, was, is with reference to the context. So here kanu, because it is in a plural form, we will take it as were. Now just a little bit reminder that in Arabic there is singular form, dual form and plural form. In plural form it is 3 or more than 3. So here we have taken the translation as inna, indeed, whom, they all. Let's take the next part, la. Now la is a negative particle and it means no or not. Let us take the next word, yarjuna. Now here yarjuna is actually made of 3 parts, ya, ruju plus na. Let us take the first part. Ya is of the yatan. Okay, whenever you have a prefix yatan, we know that it is the word is an imperfect tense, and ya means he or they. Just for a quick revision, yatan was ya for he or they, ta for you, alif is I, and noon is we. Yatan is a mnemonic form so that it becomes easier for us to identify the imperfect tense. Now we will take una. Una is a plural form. It indicates it is either 3 or more than 3. This una also has waw alif as we had in kanu, so we know that it is a plural form. And una is translated as all. So here we are translating ya as they and una as all. Now let's take ruju. Now we will also translate the entire word yarjuuna in the same sequence. That is, first the first part, that is ya, the first word, then the last word, and ultimately the middle part. So the sequencing will be in this form only. Now the root letters of ruju are ra, jim, waw, and it means to expect or to hope. Now in the root letters ra, jim, waw, the waw is one of the weak vowels. There are 3 weak vowels, hamza, waw, ya. Now the work of these vowels is either they completely disappear or they are replaced by each other. So in this word ruju, the waw has disappeared. So there are no 2 vowels. There's only one waw of the una. Again, don't get confused with this grammar part because it is only for the ones who are very anxious about how come there are no 2 vowels. So just a little bit of information for them. So the translation now will go as innahum, indeed they, kanu, all were, la, not, yarjuuna, expecting. Now the next word, hisaban. Hisaban, again there are two fathatains on the last letter, so it indicates it is a noun, and because there are fathatain, that is in the nasab state, so we know that it is an accusative noun. Ismim mansoob. The root letters of hisaban are ha, sin, ba, and it means to account or accountability. So the entire translation will go as innahum, indeed they, kanu, all were, la, not, yarjuna, expecting, hisaban, accountability. Let's take the next ayah, ayat number 28. وَقَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا كِذَّابًا. Let's take the first word, wa. Wa is and it is a coordinating conjunction. The next word, kazzabu. The root letters of kazzabu are kaf, zal, ba, and it is in the past tense, and it means to deny or to lie. Now the bu of kazzab, because the root letters of kazzab is kaf, zal, ba, the u, that is the waw alif, is similar to the waw alif of kanu, which means it is in plural form. So we will take the translation as they denied. Denied because it's in past tense, so we have they denied and they denied. Now we take the next word, bi ayatina. Now actually these are three words together, bi plus ayat plus na. Let us take bi first. Bi is a preposition and it has various meanings as a reference to the verse. Now here we are taking it as with. Now let's take the next word, ayat. Now ayah is a singular form and ayat are plural. The root letters of ayah are hamza, ya, and it means signs or verses, revelations. Kauniya and Quraniya. Kauniya are the signs in existence. That is when we see around the nature, when we see the skies, the earth, and everything in between them, we know this has to be a work of a supreme being. So these are the signs in existence. And the second type is Quraniya, that is, or Sharia, that is what Allah has sent verses in the Quran, the revelations in the Quran itself. The translation of this word, which is in three parts, will go as with, bi, ayatina, signs, na, are. Now let us take the last word, kizzaba. It has the same root letters as kazzabu, kaf, zal, ba, so it will mean the same thing, deny. But if you notice, this is kizzaban, that is, it has two fathatain, so it is an accusative noun. So we will take the meaning of kizzaban as denial, strong denial. So now let us see the translation. Wa and kazzabu, they all denied. Be with ayatina, are signs, kizzaba, strong denial. Now if we put it together in the right way, it will be, and they all denied our signs with strong denial. So let us take both the ayats together. Indeed, they were all not expecting accountability. and they denied our ayat, our signs, with strong denial. With this, we end the word to word translation of both 27 and 28 ayah of Surah An-Naba. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.